In the light of God's love, we share a narrative that charts a soul's quest for divine harmony. This story, a beacon of hope, encourages us through faith, love, and perseverance in our spiritual journey. Let it inspire resilience and patience as we seek enlightenment and peace. Today's message comes from the book Jesus in the Home, from Neio, Lucio, psychographed by the medium Francisco Xavier. Chapter 5, The Inconstant Worker. The master was seated before the entire group and began telling a simple story. A certain man encountered the light of divine revelation and felt a burning desire to live among the angels of heaven. He begged the Father so much for this blessing that through inspiration the Lord handed him over to the perfecting process that would lead him to his proposed goal. By means of several friends guided by divine power, the aspirant, who displayed a remarkable bent for sculpture, was led to work in precious marble with an old master. However, he quit shortly thereafter, claiming that he couldn't submit himself to such a gruff and intractable man. Hence, he moved on to a workshop where wooden implements were produced under the guidance of an old craftsman. But he also abandoned this line of work before long, alleging that he was unable to bear the old man. Next, he was employed under the supervision of a well-known worker specializing in building Greek columns. But it wasn't long before he left that job too, stating that he could not handle the demands. Soon thereafter, he went to work for an experienced builder of festive arches. But at the end of 1 week, he forsook his commitments there, stating that he found his boss to be too impetuous and irritable. From there, he went to work for a marker of fancy chests, but he left after a few days under the pretext that the man was an inhumane and cruel individual. Thus, from job to job, from workshop to workshop, the aspirant to heaven invariably stated that he couldn't mold his energies to the earthly experience, because everywhere he went, he encountered error, malice, and persecution in those who guided him. Finally, death came and whisked him off to the angels of the Lord. However, he was surprised that he was not greeted by the smiles he had expected. One of the angels approached him sadly and asked, "Friend, why didn't you prepare yourself according to the mandates of heaven?" Realizing his unworthiness because of the darkness that enveloped him, the man tearfully complained that he had found only exigency and hardness in the leaders of the human struggle. The messenger, however, remarked with pity, "The Father called you to work on your own behalf and not to judge others. Everyone will give an accounting of themselves to God. No one will escape the divine justice that is rendered at the precise moment. How could you have forgotten such a simple truth during your life? The hammer strikes the anvil. The blacksmith uses the hammer. The merchant inspects the blacksmith's work. The people voice their opinion of the merchant, and the Lord analyzes and judges all of them. If you avoided the little jobs of the world, alleging that those men were incapable and unworthy of leading, how will you be able to understand heavenly service? And the inconstant worker went on to suffer the consequences of his thoughtless downfall. Jesus paused and then concluded, "Those who are under the control of individuals who are strict disciplinarians will achieve excellent results if they can take advantage of their severity like a piece of unformed wood under the touch of the beneficial plane. Blessed is the hand that instructs and corrects, but even more blessed are they who allow themselves to be shaped under its renewing and perfecting touch. Because the masters of the world always object to learning from other masters, but the work of the good, when accomplished by all, remains forever." Let this reading remind us of the power of faith, hope, and love in overcoming life's trials. May we embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, guided by the promise of divine grace and the joy of spiritual fulfillment. So be it.